Some bathroom carving.
Oh my god.
And what I'm working on today is preparing the floor.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Building Wilda. In this video we are introducing you to one of our last major boat projects. I'm not sure of the correct use of the word last there, but anyway, you might remember that in a previous episode we said we finished painting Wilda. Well, almost. The only section left is the port-aft bathroom, or head, for which we had some changes in mind. And this is what we will tackle next. This is what we were working on before leaving Australia in July 2024. The port-aft bathroom.
So, a really long time ago, I said that it's silly with a catamaran this big that doesn't have a separate shower, and I cut a hole in this bulkhead. And that was a really long time ago, before I knew how difficult and how time consuming it is to make any sort of changes when you're building a boat. But time has come to finally make this a shower, and we're starting by building this wall here. Basically carving it out of some sticks of pine. And then we will put a plywood single skin wall here. And that'll allow me to remove the panels in sections and get to the blackwater tank, any piping for the shower that I need to get to, and the what's it called, the overboard valve down here. So it all starts out with a bunch of sticks, and then I just try and fit them all in the shower. Takes a lot of adjusting, but yeah, I'll get there in the end. There are no straight lines on a boat, so you have to make it look straight rather than actually be straight.
You might be thinking, oh well, a bit of measuring, fitting, and that's the frame done. Let me just provide you a bit of perspective. So playing with those sticks and trying to build the frames for the future panels took at least a couple of days, simply because nothing seemed to be straight and nothing seemed to look good enough. We have a carving.
Some bathroom carving.
Oh my god. Okay, now you're going a little bit too.
Yeah. But there's some extra glass. That's one of the strongest poop tank holders in the world also.
Yes. Does it fit now?
Not quite, but there's still a little bit I want to remove. Yeah, just a little bit.
I've been hoping for a love like you for a long, long time.
And after those cuts, we ended up with what is a usable frame that can then be glued to the boat. This is our new shower wall. Well, part of it, the frame. So, we have decided to prioritize this bathroom build right now. The shower and put the motor installation a little bit on hold for a while, sadly, but we have to do this so that we can have somebody else work on this project while we are gone for a while, and we have to leave pretty soon again, sadly. So yesterday I built a frame that'll cover the black water tank and all the equipment behind it. And what I'm working on today is preparing the floor. So previously this was a closed bulkhead and everything ended here, right? So what I have to do now is extend these two pipes here. I have the sink drains into the sump in the head and is pumped out through this pipe here. And this pipe here is a power conduit really for that pump. So the pump is actually mounted here and power goes to a switch in the sump down here, and when that detects water in the sump it starts pumping and draining, and that water is pumped out through here. I will redirect this pipe through this little piece of balsa and into here. That way I can put a second pump unit here using this part of the boat as a sump to pump out from the new shower floor that's coming here. I figured 2 pumps is a simple solution, and if one pump fails we can like get along by just using one. That's the plan for now. The tricky bit is making sure this gets to there and never ever leaks ever, because then we'll have water in here and that would be a closed compartment and that wouldn't be any good at all. Conduit here, drain here.
So I hold on however long till we both rocking on the porch. Yeah, I hold on till the morning comes. Promise that you'll be in my arms.
So this is like a remote head or suction thingy for one of these pumps. I'm sure there are many brands with the same sort of solution. But this thing is connected via hose, and in my case pipe, to that pump that'll go here. And this cable needs to come out to the pump, so that's why I went with such a big diameter pipe here for the bend. And really, once the pipe is through the bend, once the cable is through this bend, it won't be too tricky to get it all the way. So this is just a test piece. I just have to get it, feed that pipe through this pipe from the sump, through this pipe, through this, well, 2x45 thing, because 90 wouldn't work. And then it just needs to go straight from here through a bulkhead coming here. So hopefully this cable should come out through the pipe there. And there we go. So it is a bit tricky to get it through the bend and into this pipe, but after that it'll be fine. I really don't want to take up this whole floor to be able to get to this with all the bits and pieces I should really use. So I'll use what I have. This of course has to be waterproof, so I don't get any future water problems in here. I'll make sure with some extra epoxy that this will never leak. With all the pieces cut, it was time for some sanding and then gluing them in place.
Waited enough, now it's time to show up. And your new form, and your new form, your new form, your new. I know you.
We made a puzzle.
To something new.
Yes.
A puzzle bathroom wall. So we have basically four sections to put together. First the bottom one, then the middle one, and then the top one. And
There are three.
3 sections. That's correct. 3 square sections, rectangular-ish. And the tricky part is trying to make everything look straight. But I think it's gonna look great.
And now my favorite part, finally gluing the pieces in place. here we can have a closer look at the freshly glued in frame. And that was our mini project complete for today's episode. We will continue this adventure with more boat building, and we hope to have you by our side watching the next video and supporting our channel. See you next Sunday, and thank you so much!